Hello students, today we'll be working on Module 6, Lesson 10. We will do the problem set together and then you will have the opportunity to do the homework. Your parents can check your answers. So what we are doing today, coloring in or shading in the area models, then decomposing tenths as needed, meaning turning it into hundredths. Okay, so turning it into hundredths as needed, then representing the pair of decimal numbers, and then using less than, greater than, or equal to compare. So what this really wants to teach us today, if we look at this first one, letter A, 0.23 compared with 0.4. Now, if I just think of this as 23 compared with 4, 23 looks bigger. But that is not what we're doing today, okay? So what we're actually doing, we're saying, okay, in 0.23, there are 2 tenths. So I color in those 2 tenths. And then there are 3 hundredths. Now here's that decomposing tenths as needed. We're going to turn it into hundredths. So we're going to take this, we're going to break it into 3 little pieces, and we're going to color that in, okay? So I'm decomposing it. I'm breaking down 1/10 into 10 pieces. I can draw all 10 pieces if I want to, or I could just draw those first 3 and say, okay, those are the ones that I am coloring in. So there we have 0.23. Forgive my messy model there. Then 0.4, now we have 4 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I color in all 4 tenths. Okay. So there we have 4 tenths. I colored a little bit out of the lines. Let's see if I can erase. Will it erase? Oh, nope, it won't. Anyway, so another way to say 0.4 is 0.40, right? And so if I'm looking at 23 and 40, then the comparison is pretty obvious. Otherwise, I can look at the pictures. Using the pictures, it should also be pretty obvious. Moving on to letter B. 0.6 compared with 0.38. I'm going to shade those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shade those in. 0.38, we've got 3 tenths. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 hundredths. So using our pictures, this should also start making sense. Okay, 0.6, another way to say that is 0.60, which is greater than 0.38. Go ahead and give letters C and D a try. You're welcome to pause this video. Come back in just a moment to check your answers. All right, so here's 0.09. It's pretty tiny, and 0.9 then is pretty large. So hopefully that one's pretty obvious. This one is equal. Moving on to number 2. Locate and label the points for each of the decimal numbers on the number line. Fill in the blank. All right, so I'm locating and labeling. That's step 1. Greater than, less than, or equal to is step 2. Here we go. 10.03. Now over here, this is 10.3. But notice the value I need is 10.03. So that is not going to go there. So what this is actually going to do, I'm going to start here. Looking here, this would also be 10.10. So I'm going to count these. 1, 2, 3. 10.03. There's that one. 10.3, that one is over here. So now using a number line, I'm able to see that 10.3 is greater than, I'm starting with this number when I'm saying it, 10.3 is greater than 10.03, or the way this problem is written, 10.03 is less than 10.3. Next one, 12.68. So I'm starting at 12.60. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12.68. And then the next one, 12.8. Okay, so I should see 12.8 is larger than 12.68. All right. You're welcome to give these a try on your own, come back and check answers, or you're welcome to keep going with me. 3.42 is less than 3.75. 4.21 is greater than 4.12. 2.15 compared with 3.15, that is less than. 4.04 compared with 6.02, that is less than. 12.7 compared with 12.70, this is equal. 1.9 compared with 1.21, this is greater than. Do you know why? Another way to say 1.9 is 1.90, which then 1.90, hopefully that's obvious why it is larger than 1.21. On to the last section. What I like to do for these kind of sections, is to write the number. If it's not in standard form, I write it in standard form. So this becomes 2.3, which then compared with 2.3 is equal. On to the next one. This is in standard form, so I go ahead and write this one in standard form, 1, 1, and 4/10. So 1.04 is less than 1.4. All right, this one is in standard form. I'm going to write 6 7/10 in standard form. Less than, because another way to write this, 6.70. Letter D, 0.45 compared with 45/10, that becomes 4.5, less than. 1.27, less than. 6/10 compared with 66/100. Another way to write this is 0.60, 66/100. The mouth opens toward the larger number. All right, there we have it. Problem set number 10. So this time you will do the homework assignment and your parents will check your answers. See ya.